Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Gonna be giving you my match reaction from the Manchester United RB Leipzig game. So yesterday night it ended Manchester United 5, RB Leipzig 0 at Old Trafford in the Champions League group stage. That's back-to-back wins now for Manchester United in the Champions League. We beaten PSG and we've just beaten RB Leipzig. So that's 6 points from 2 games. And it's good that we've got our first home win of the season because we have been struggling at home recently. Solskjaer made around 5 changes from the 0-0 draw with Chelsea. I wasn't expecting 5-0 whatsoever to Manchester United. I was probably expecting maybe 1 or 2-0. RB Leipzig are a good side. You know, they got to the Champions League semi-finals last season. They finished 3rd in the Bundesliga last season. They've had a good start to the Bundesliga this season because they've won 4 of their opening 5 games. And they've got a very, very good coach in Julian Nagelsmann. He's probably regarded as one of the best young coaches in the world. And Leipzig won their first game in the group. They beat Istanbul Başakşehir by 2-0. So yeah, Marcus Rashford made the headlines. Marcus Rashford came off the bench and scored a hat-trick. He's become the second Manchester United player to score a hat-trick as a substitute. And I did say to you, didn't I? Marcus Rashford has really, really improved under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era. I said to you, didn't I? Rashford is the foreseeable future for Manchester United. Rashford is nearly the age of 23. You know, he's been at Manchester United over 15 years now because he's been a Man United player since the age of 7. And he's been in our senior squad since 2016 and since then has become an integral part of our team. Mason Greenwood, he scored his first goal in the Champions League for Manchester United. It was a very, very good finish as well. He had a good game, Mason Greenwood, made some very, very good runs down that right channel. Anthony Martial, he scored from the penalty spot. He also got an assist. Looked quite deep a few times though in the game, did Anthony Martial. I knew he was going to start this game, Anthony Martial. Bruno Fernandes, he came on and obviously got an assist. I thought Bruno Fernandes did very, very well when he came on, showed his quality. You know, Bruno Fernandes has been at Manchester United for around 9 months or so now. Won Premier League Player of the Month around 3 times last season. Won some Matt Busby Player of the Year award, reflecting on his good performances. The vast majority of Bruno Fernandes' goals have come from the penalty spot, haven't they? He's one of the best signings we've made under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era and probably one of the best signings we've made since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. Paul Pogba, he was playing on the left-hand side yesterday night. Looked very, very infectious. Paul Pogba got the assist for Mason Greenwood's first goal. So put a good performance out. There's obviously a lot of uncertainty regarding Paul Pogba's future at the football club. He could be leaving Manchester United next summer. If he leaves the football club, I think he will go to Real Madrid, because Paul Pogba made an admission a few weeks ago saying that one day his dream is to join Real Madrid. Barcelona, PSG have been interested. There's obviously been rumours about Paul Pogba going back to Juventus. Don't forget, Paul Pogba recently denied that he quit the France national team, and apparently he was going to take legal action. A few weeks ago, we triggered that 1-year extension on his contract, so Pogba's under contract with the club until June 2022. This was also confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Now, Donny van de Beek made his first start in the Champions League for Manchester United. I was actually very surprised that Donny van de Beek started. And he was playing in that number 10. And I thought he did very, very well. I thought his awareness in tight spaces were very, very good. And I thought he showed good movement. But, you know, Solskjaer was talking about Donny van de Beek prior to the game. And he says that Donny van de Beek's going to play a big part this year. And he said he's going to be an important player. He did explain, you know, obviously why he hasn't been playing Donny van de Beek that much. And he responded to the criticism over Donny van de Beek because Patrice Evra and was it Gary Neville who recently criticised it. But I think, you know, Donny van de Beek's enjoyed a fantastic start to his Manchester United career, because even Ollie said, you know, when he has been playing, he's done very, very well. So give him a lot of credit. David De Gea again made 2 fantastic saves in the game to deny Konate, and he made a good save to deny Christopher Nkunku, did David De Gea. I knew we'd go with David De Gea in goal. You know, David De Gea has done well in like his last 3 or 4 games. And I said, you know, he will remain our number 1 this season, David De Gea. Being long serving at the football club, you know, this is now his 10th season at Manchester United. And I know I've been critical of him before, but he has rejuvenated himself. And Wan-Bissaka, I thought he had a very, very good game. Didn't allow any threats on that right-hand side. Didn't give Angelino a chance. And I thought defensively, Wan-Bissaka was very, very good. He's done well now in his last 4 games. Wan-Bissaka didn't enjoy the best of starts to the season, though, did he? Victor Lindelof, I thought he had a pretty good game. Looked well composed at the back. At times, he could have passed the ball better, but I thought defensively did very, very well. Victor Lindelof has improved recently, to be fair. Harry Maguire, he had a very, very good game. I thought he was very effective in the air. Made some very, very good clearances. Also was trouble from set pieces. And his distribution was also very, very good. So it's good to see that Harry Maguire has rejuvenated himself, because Harry Maguire had early season troubles. You know, he had them couple of knocks. Don't forget he got sent off in England's 1-0 defeat to Denmark, and he had that incident in Greece the other month. Luke Shaw. Now, I was pretty impressed with him, to be quite honest with you. I thought defensively he was quite good. He showed some good attacking intent. I thought he also looked dangerous from set pieces, did Luke Shaw. Nemanja Matic, I thought his hold-up play was pretty good, controlled the tempo well, so give him a lot of credit. I was surprised that actually, Matic had started, because I didn't think Matic would have started, because obviously Matic has lost his place in the team, hasn't he? Fred, got to give him a hell of a lot of credit. I thought Fred won the ball back well. He kept the ball well. He passed the ball well. And I also like the way that he dictated that play, Fred. And Fred's undroppable at the moment, isn't he? Really, really improved under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era. Now, Ole brought some substitutions on in the game. Like I said, obviously, Rashford came on. McTominay came on. He was pretty good, when he came on. Edison Cavani came on. I think he scored, but obviously the goal was ruled out. That was Edison Cavani's second appearance for the football club. Axel Tuanzebe also came on in the game. And Bruno Fernandes, he also came on. Solskjaer did go with the 4-2-3-1 formation, didn't he? But he has gone a lot with that formation since he got appointed in as Manchester United manager. I thought he could have, he might have gone with a 3-5-2 formation. Alex Telles, he was absent from the squad because he recently got tested positive for COVID-19. So that has been confirmed. So yeah, we're in a good vein of form now, to be fair. Unbeaten in our last 4 games. We have bounced back really, really well from that 6-1 hammering against Tottenham. The only injuries we've got is obviously Eric Bailly. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks with a muscle injury, like Solskjaer confirmed. And Lingard's obviously out with a knock. We've got a big game this weekend. Arsenal at Old Trafford. It's Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. If we perform like we did yesterday, I can see us comfortably beating Arsenal. Arsenal have played 6 games in the league so far this season. They've won 3 and they've lost 3. To be fair to Arsenal, they do look a better team under Mikel Arteta than they did under Unai Emery. Arsenal made some good signings in the summer transfer window. They obviously, brought Thomas Partey in, they brought Willian in, and they brought Gabriel Magalhaes in. There's obviously other players that Arteta has brought in since he got appointed in, that was Pablo Mari and Cedric Soares. Arteta's inheriting some players there from the Unai Emery era, because Unai Emery made some good signings. He obviously brought Tierney in, William Saliba, David Luiz, Dani Ceballos and Nicolas Pepe. But Arsenal have got good players in their team. Aubameyang's probably their best player. They've got Lacazette, Ozil's still there. They've got Guendouzi, they've got Granit Xhaka. Arsenal, though, have lost a lot of good players. They obviously lost Robin Van Persie, lost Sanchez. They both came from Man U. They lost the likes of Jack Wilshere, Aaron Ramsey, Samir Nasri. Olivier Giroud, so they have lost good players. Recent years, obviously, Laurent Koscielny left them. Lichtsteiner left them. Danny Welbeck, I think, also left them. But Arsenal's record at Old Trafford in the league is disastrous. It's disastrous anyway. You know, they haven't beaten us in the Premier League at Old Trafford since 2006. The game at Old Trafford last season was 1-1. The game at the Emirates was 2-0 to Arsenal last season. But to be fair, our record against the top 6 side since Ollie got appointed in has been very, very impressive. After Arsenal, it's obviously Istanbul Başakşehir. That's the other opponent we've got in the group stage. Should be winning that. And then obviously, it's Everton in the league. Might as well give you my player ratings now from the 5-0 win yesterday night. So I'm going to give David De Gea a 7 out of 10. Like I mentioned earlier on, made some good saves to deny Konate and Nkunku. And Wan-Bissaka, he's going to get a 7 out of 10. Like I said, stopped any attacking threat on that right hand side, didn't he? And didn't give Angelino an opportunity. Victor Lindelof, 7 out of 10. Could have passed the ball better at times, like I mentioned, but I thought defensively very, very good. Harry Maguire, I think he's going to get a 8 out of 10. His composure was good. He looked dangerous from set pieces. He was also very effective in the air and made some very, very good clearances. Luke Shaw, he's going to get a 7 out of 10. Like I said, defensively good and showed some good attacking intent and was dangerous from set pieces. Fred, he's going to get a 8 out of 10. Like I said, hold up play good. Passed the ball well. Looks very tenacious as well. And like I said, he's undroppable at the moment. Matic, I'm going to give him I'd say 6 out of 10. His hold-up play was quite good. Controlled the tempo well, did Matic. Donny van der Beek, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Like I said, his awareness was very, very good. I thought his defensive contribution was very good as well, Donny van der Beek's, and I expect to see a lot more from him. Paul Pogba, he's going to get a 7 out of 10. He did impress me, did Paul Pogba. Like I said, got the assist. Mason Greenwood, going to give him a 7 out of 10. Mason Greenwood made some very good runs down that right-hand channel because he was playing on that right-hand side like I mentioned. And obviously, scored the opening goal, which was his first Champions League goal. Anthony Martial, I'm going to give him I'd say 6 out of 10. I don't think he was brilliant. Like I said, he looked deep at times. Like I said, he scored from the penalty spot, fair enough, and obviously, got the assist. Bruno Fernandes, 7 out of 10. Showed his quality when he came on. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes got an assist for one of Rashford's goals. Marcus Rashford, 10 out of 10. Like I said, got a hat-trick. And took his goals very, very well. Scott McTominay, I'm going to say 6 out of 10. Edison Cavani, thought he made an impact when he came on. Going to give him a 7 out of 10. So, there you go. So, they are your player ratings from the game. Now, Solskjaer has told Manchester United that they can go all the way in Europe. Paul Scholes, by the way, has urged Manchester United to sign Dayot Upamecano. By the way, Dayot Upamecano was absolutely shocking, I thought, yesterday night. But yeah, we're interested in him. It recently said that we're going to activate his £38 million release clause next summer. Dayot Upamecano signed a new deal with RP Leipzig till 2023 to remove his £45 million release clause. Solskjaer was saying prior to the game he was looking forward to seeing Dayot Upamecano close up. But yeah, I presume now a lot of pressure would have eased off Ole Gunnar Solskjaer reflecting on that 5-0 win. I think that's the biggest win that Manchester United have had for a while. There'll be a lot of Manchester United fans now saying Ole in after that win and performance. And I thought he tactically got it right as well, did Ole. And that's what, I will credit him for. But probably he does deserve more time at the football club. Ole's into his second season as Manchester United manager. Obviously didn't enjoy the best of starts to the season, but we have rejuvenated ourselves, which is very, very good. What would represent a good season this season for Man United? That would be to obviously finish in the top four and win a trophy. I'm hoping we can win a trophy this season because we've not yet won out in terms of silverware under Ole, and we haven't won a trophy for over 3 years. And, I credit Ole for what he did last season because last season he got us qualification for the Champions League, also got us third, and he guided us to 3 semi-finals. And last season was his first season at the football club. Ole spent over £200 million since he became Man United manager. And he's enjoyed 4 transfer windows. I like the way that Ole's promoted the youth. We've seen a lot of players depart the football club as well since he got recommended in. So he has got rid of a lot of the deadwood. So there's definitely positives to take. And we've also had some good periods under him. We seem to be in a good period now. Was it the second part of last season? Went on a 19-game unbeaten run in all competitions. Went on a 14-game unbeaten run in the Premier League. And did well in that 3-month period when he was the interim manager. Didn't we? Like I said, Solskjaer deserves more backing. And I think in the summer transfer window, Ole wasn't backed enough by the board. I don't think any of our managers have been backed enough though since the Sir Alex Ferguson era. Moyes wasn't backed enough, Van Gaal wasn't backed enough, Mourinho wasn't backed enough, and Solskjaer has not been backed enough. Because in the summer transfer window, we missed out on all of our priority targets, and we missed out on a lot of targets in general, didn't we? A lot of United fans have been demanding Woodward and the Glazers out because our recruitment policy has been poor for several years. And next year, Man United will obviously be looking to make a couple of more signings. I'm expecting more departures to happen next year because he's still deadwood in the squad. I think next year we'll offload Lingard, Rojo, Jones, Romero. Romero said, that he wants his contract terminated. Daniel James, I think he could be loaned out next year. Brandon Williams, do you think he could be loaned out next year? Because he's found game time difficult since the arrival of Alex Telles. Matic, do you think he could be possibly sold next year? I know he played yesterday, but still lost his place in the team. Mata, do you think he could be sold next year? So there you go. But like I said to you, I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a lot. Club legend, great player for the football club for 11 years if Lewis under Ferguson's guidance. We know he hasn't got a proven pedigree, but reflecting how long he's been at Manchester United, he's gained managerial experience, hasn't he? Now, I think Man United are still at least a few years off from winning the title, obviously. You know, we haven't won the Premier League since 2013, so the last time we won it was in Ferguson's last season. You know, in the last 7 years or so, we have been playing catch-up because obviously we've had different managers with different philosophies. 3 managers have been sacked since the Ferguson era, and that was obviously Moyes, Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho. So Ole's our 4th permanent manager since the Ferguson era. We've recruited over 30-odd players in since the Ferguson era. You know, we spent close to the £1 billion range on them. That includes what we've spent under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era. So there you go. I think it'd be very, very beneficial if Manchester United could get a director of football in. Obviously, we are trying to get a director of football in because I think that's one of the structural changes that we do need at the football club is a director of football. You know, we've been in the process of getting one since like the Jose Mourinho era, haven't we? And Woodward said quite a few times, you know, he'd like to try and get one in. So, yeah. That's your match reaction. So, anyway, guys, that's everything updated today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.